Hello and welcome to my room tour finally. So I'm about to show you around my room. I felt like I had to do this after my last video that I made, the Christmas topiary when I did it over here at this table. And I panned up and you saw that side of my room and it just doesn't look the best. And so I thought, I really need to tidy up just a little bit so I can show everyone what my room normally looks like. Not normally, because normally I have crafts or puzzles all over that table and my bed isn't made. I don't normally make my bed all pretty. I usually just kind of cover it back up and just so I can jump on into it. Before we go in, actually, this is the door that is going to go right here. The handyman guy was supposed to come this month, October, but he never got back to me with an estimate, so I think I'm going to have to hire someone else, which is unfortunate because he's helped me a lot in here and I really like him, but I might have to find somebody else, so that's going to go in whenever the stove goes in my kitchen, so before Thanksgiving sometime. All right, walking in, got me a movie playing on my TV. We're going to start, which way should I go first? We're going to start with the bedside because it's the least fun. So that's what my bed looks like right now. Really boring, just a couple of white sheets and a quilt and another blanket because it's getting cold outside, chilly outside now, and my cats really love to snuggle up on that. So I have a quilt rack. Don't have any quilts to put on that quilt rack. Well, I have quilts. I just haven't found the perfect thing to hang up on it. And I know I said I'm not a big bedding person, but I do really like pretty things. So I want to find something that's prettier than this. I've just spent majority of the big purchases that I've done for this cottage have been on rugs to cover up these floors. I don't like them. If you haven't seen other videos that I've uploaded, this building was originally a restaurant, then it was an antique shop, and then it was my parents' antique shop. These used to be two antique shop rooms, which is why it is so big, which is great. The floors are concrete. They used to be tile, but my mom is so awesome, and she came when she lived here. She scraped up all of the tile. There are some parts where the concrete is broken, like over here, and that's just discolored. There's nothing over on the floor. There are a lot of areas like that. There's nothing on the floor. It's just discoloration that has just stayed on this concrete. So eventually the long-term plan is to have pine flooring, just really simple pine flooring, and then I'm going to do a baseboard. I made the silly decision when I moved in here. I thought I was going to do one room at a time, just completely finish the bedroom and then move on to other rooms in the house. But that is not what I ended up doing. So I took out the entire door frame, which was really silly. I wish I didn't do that, but I did. So I'm having to live with that for right now until I'll get one when I put the floors in, but we're starting over here on this side. Before we go down, let's look up. So over here, I have this big old beam. This is not original. I wanted to do a faux beam in here whenever my mom ripped out the wall, and I came in here and I was imagining it being my space. Her bed was on this wall right here. I wanted a half of the room to be a sleeping area, and this half over here is more like a hangout area. And a very good friend of mine and his son came over and helped me put that up. I stained the wood and they helped me miter it and stick it up on the ceiling somehow. I haven't caulked it in yet because I just haven't got around to it, but I love the way it turned out, and I love the view down here. That light fixture over there is going to be replaced by a ceiling fan eventually. Got a sentimental blanket in a basket. Over here got my fan. My robes hanging up. I have my thicker robe for when it's cold outside, and then my lightweight one for when it's warm outside. And this, in my last antique thrift haul, if you saw it, I mentioned how I was really on the hunt for knickknacks. And this is why. I have these cute little shelves, and I just don't have anything to put on them because, as you will see in a second, I have such a beautifully decorated bookcase on the other side of the room, and all my favorite things are in there, and I don't want to move anything because it all looks so cute together, which leaves this super bare. I don't have anything in here except a few pumpkins. One of my students made me that, and a little card. So that's pretty empty. I just got these on Amazon because I needed to spend a little extra to get free shipping, and I really like them. They have dark colored roses, and also that's also dark, and the little light colored ones. So those are cute. There's my nightstand. Per the usual, everything is thrifted or antique. Unless I say otherwise. These were my mom's. I think they were a wedding gift for my mom, and now they're mine. Down here, cute little vignette. It's just some stuff laying down on some books with little fake chicks. I really like the way it looks. I think it's cute, thrown together and everything. What do you think? He's very happy. This quilt was my grandma's, and then my mom's, and now mine. This is Pioneer Woman from Walmart. That's a Build-A-Bear. I got those satin pillowcases off Amazon. The bed, the vintage iron bed frame, is a gift from my grandmother friend who was my dorm mom. I've talked about her in a lot of the videos I've done so far. On the other side of the bed, we have another nightstand with some cabbage plates down there. This nightstand was actually redone for me by my grandpa before he passed away, so it's really sweet to me. I got these coasters off Amazon. They're little cat butts. I think they're so cute. I have an orange one, a black and white one, and a calico one. And then I got this from when I went to visit my friend in New Hampshire. We went to a place called, something Gardens. What is it called? If I can find it, I'll put it on the screen. But it was probably one of the most breathtaking places I've ever been. It's I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe it's a couple who had a garden in their backyard, and they just wanted to open it up to the public, and so they did, and they kept expanding it and expanding it. Whenever they traveled, they got new varieties of plants, and they had a huge conifer section. It was just like a wonderland. It was beautiful. But I got this particular little card, Queen of the Meadow, because my last name, well, no, my middle name means meadow. Another stack of golden books, which I've said I collect a couple of times. Crystal jar, ivy. This mushroom is from the Dollar Tree. My friend got it for me. And this little thing of fairy tales is probably one of the oldest trinkets I have. It has different books in it. So we've got Aladdin, Jack and the Beanstalk, Rapunzel, Hansel and Gretel. And they all open, and they're so cute and tiny. I got this for $4 at an antique shop when I was like a junior, or a senior. Pretty sure a senior. I don't think I started thrifting until my senior year. These matching lamps I thrifted. And this was my mom's. She gave it to me. These pretty little floating shelves are from Amazon. I love the little vignettes I have going on up here. That was my mom's up here. This is a gift from my friend in New Hampshire that I went to the gardens with. These over here, they're little Winnie the Pooh candles. I think they're cute. I decorate with them. We got some Avon. That butterfly is missing an antenna, but I didn't know it was missing an antenna until a year after I got it because I just was so mesmerized by the wings. I don't even care. I have these two, this set of, I don't know if they're supposed to be beverage glasses, but I use them for tea lights. And then some more books over there. I think, I got these from Claire's in 2015. I got this from Claire's. So those are the shelves on the wall. Did I say I got the shelves from Hobby Lobby? Because I got them from Hobby Lobby. Years ago, though. Not recently. But that's that half of the room. Not a lot going on. Not a lot going on. Just where the sleeping happens. And then this side is the prettier side. Well, not the prettier side. Yeah, the prettier side. It's just got more going on. Moving this way, got some bunny slippers that I found on Amazon. A collection of gold pillows because I accidentally collect gold pillows. They just catch my eye. So every time I see one that's this mustard yellow or gold color, I pick it up. I have a very big amount of them at this point. These three necklaces I got when I was in Uganda. I think maybe Rwanda, but I'm pretty sure somewhere in Africa. I got those. This chair is my mom's. Got my VCR and DVD player down there. And then over here, a little bitty bookshelf that I have some of my movie collections in. I just have a random little pile of trinkets there that I kind of threw together because that's what I kind of wanted those things in here. I'm not sure where to put them right now. So this shelf is my classic collection and the new masterpiece that won't fit below. Seasons 1 through 6 of SpongeBob SquarePants, because the newer ones are not very good, but I really like the older seasons, very nostalgic for me. And then down here, oh, there might be room. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, please hold. Huzzah! Like a glove. Mary Poppins. This is my masterpiece collection. I'm so proud of it. I love it. A lot of these are from these are from my childhood, but I think about half. And then the other half I've gotten as an adult. And then down here, I have a collection of Winnie the Pooh books. Just some more VHS tapes that are nostalgic and that are just colorful. And I have all of these Beatrix Potter ones right there. Over here, some decorating magazines. And I have this antique wooden chest that my mom actually saved. Inside it is some extra bedding, some quilts. Not quilts, but like really big comforters that would not be able to fit over here. And then these are vintage quilts. I think 2 of them are my great-grandma's on my mom's side, and then one of them my mom thrifted. So these are heirlooms right here, and they're sitting in a little swan basket. So cute. Antique table back here. I like the orange color. And then I have a Barnes & Noble edition of Alice in Wonderland that my dad got me when I was in high school. A spruce cone that I got from the gardens that I went to with my friend in New Hampshire. And I thrifted that. And I think that's my mom's. And then moving up, I love this lamp. I call it my Cinderella's pumpkin carriage lamp. I thrifted it when I was in community college, and they originally had $40 on it, and I waited and waited for them to come down to $20, and they finally did for me, and I'm just so happy with that. It's one of my favorite adult purchases that I made. I have this really big apothecary jar back here. Not sure what is going to go in that eventually. This little pitcher with some fake flowers. I love the way these just drape. I haven't been able to find any like this. I think pretty soon, with my next paycheck, I want to do a Temu haul because it looks like they have some pretty good florals. And I have really been on the hunt for good florals, so I might take the plunge and get a couple of things off Temu. But underneath it, I just have these different books. They came in a set, and I just think the art is really cute, and there's one for every season. In this chair, I just have random stuff in the chairs. They don't match. This one I got at a flea market. It was $20, and the man who ran the booth was just sitting in it, smoking cigarettes, and I saw him sitting in it, and I was like, please tell me that chair is for sale. And he said he would give it to me for $20, and I pulled out all my money, and I only had $19. And so he did end up selling it to me for $19, and I am ever grateful. That I like more than that. So that is probably at the top of my favorite big girl purchase list. The blanket is a gift from my best friend. I think it's called a prayer blanket or something. Yeah, got some thrifted things in the seats. That's actually from Walmart from Easter this year. It's supposed to be a bunny, but it looks like it could be anything, honestly. This chair, thrifted pillows. This is from the Target dollar spot. It was $5 a few years ago. And then I thrifted this one. And it had some weird looking tassels on it, so I took them off, and I really like the way it looks like that. Over here are some suitcases, and I do keep storage in these. I have been an artiste and a creative person ever since I was a wee lass. So the bottom one has a lot of my art in it probably from late elementary school, early middle school, throughout, college and my adult life, my art in there. In these two, I have journals, and I don't think I have anything in that top one. Over here, I have that, and I would love to have some kind of flowers right there, but I just don't have anything that would work. Again, exhibit what? C, D? That I just want flowers for my room, pretty flowers. I have this mirror right here. That is an old farmhouse mirror that I screwed into the wall. This unicorn head is from Hobby Lobby. Her name is Stella. And this pomegranate wreath is thrifted. And all these light switch plates that you've seen throughout the house, these are all from Touch of Class. I've mentioned that before, but just in case you didn't catch that. Back here, my mom thrifted, or found that for me at a thrift store and then let me have it. I got this corner shelf on Facebook Marketplace for $10. Awesome. It's wood. And then on it, I just have pictures of my family. My best friend got me the saxophone fairy. Probably, yeah, easily my favorite gift I've ever received. I love it so much. Moving down, there's me and my cat, and me and my cat, and me and my family. Moving down, I do musical theater. Last summer, our theater did The Little Mermaid, and I was Jetsam, and my friend Riley over here, she's Flotsam. This past summer, we did Matilda, and I was Mrs. Wormwood, so I'm going to get some kind of cast picture to put in that little schoolhouse that I got on eBay. I got 2 of them. It came with 2, and so I'm going to do another one for my best friend who was also in the show and give that to her. Down here, I just have more random photos. There's me and my mom, me and my bestie, me and my brother, and me and my dad. And then at the bottom, me and my grandma. I got this from Goodwill, and I rub and buffed the frame gold. It's very, very cute. I love the flowers, and I love the colors on it. Now, the pièce de résistance, this awesome shelf. It was black, and it took 6 coats of white paint to get it white. It's not wood, it's clapboard, but I love it anyway. I just love having places to display my trinkets. And I'm thinking maybe the reason I'm finding it so hard to do that shelf is because it's just small. And I like one theme to connect everything, as you're going to kind of see in the shelf over here. I don't know. Maybe that's it. I need to play around with it some more. Maybe when I decorate it for Christmas, I'll find out. So up here at the top, I made this pendant banner when I was in college of an old golden book of the Cinderella story. So that's different pages from the book. Actually, I don't know if it was a golden book or not, but it was ruined. Like a few of the pages were messed up and the cover was completely destroyed. So I made it into something new. Up here at the top, I've got some wooden candlesticks and my favorite garland. I have 2 of these. Down here, some teacups, the swan, a little Avon jar, some flowers, really pretty flowers back there. Those are my favorite colors of floral. And then a little welcome sign that came apart, so I just kept the little blocks. Down here below, we have the Snow White shelf. So I have some golden books. These are all Disney fairy tales. So I've got Sleeping Beauty on the top. The rest of them are also Disney down there. I have 2 copies, different editions of the Snow White golden book. Then I have a little baby Snow White book and a little bigger Snow White book right there. I think this is a McCoy wishing well. And then these little mushrooms are from Hobby Lobby. And the little critters are vintage. I also thrifted that candle back there at a thrift store. And this tiara is from a dance recital when I was in elementary school. So that's sweet. Moving down, we got the Alice in Wonderland shelf. Hobby Lobby mushrooms right there. I have no idea what this key is for. I own it. I don't know where I got it, but I know it's mine, and I'm glad I have it. It's cool. We've got the white rabbit and a stopwatch. This was my great-grandmother's on my dad's side. And then up here, just like the two copies of Snow White, I have two different copies of Alice in Wonderland right there. And then different Disney stories down here. The one on the top is Pinocchio. Red roses, of course, and then a teapot and a couple of teacups. Another little critter. And I love this silver teaspoon. I think it's so pretty. Let me look at that. It's so beautiful. Whoops. And then I have a picture frame back there, and I plan to put I'm taking my mom on a cruise in January, so I plan to put a picture from our cruise in that picture frame. And moving down a shelf, this is my Cinderella shelf. So over here I have a tiara and a tea light. In the back I have Disney, a collection of Disney records back there. I like the one that's in the front. Very pretty. This is an Avon perfume bottle. That is a clock tower. I've got a little pumpkin. Pretty sure it's like a cheapo one from Walmart. It looks like it's been played with by my cats. A little piece of that garland that's up top. I got this little castle from a thrift store. This is Pinocchio. What's this one? Is this another copy of Peter Pan? Oh my gosh, y'all. I have 3 copies of Peter Pan. That's so cool. I'm going to have to do a Peter Pan shelf eventually. I need to keep my eyes peeled for stuff for that. Yeah, this is Pinocchio down here. And then some more red roses and another spot for a tea light. Moving down, we've got Bambi. And this is kind of where I ran out of my super cute stuff. Or I just ran out of steam. I don't know. But I have the little Bambi with the 2 deer. And then just a tray with a teacup, a book, and a little taper candle holder. Down at the very bottom, please do not knock anything over. On the very bottom shelf, I have a collection of cat murder mystery books that I found at the thrift store. There were 99 cents each at Goodwill, and I just thought it was so cute, and all the covers are just so cute, and so I had to get them. I just had to get some. I have not read any of them yet. I've started. I'm just not really a big reader at this point in my life. I go through phases, but I'm hoping maybe when I get some time off of work this winter. I'm a teacher. You probably already gathered that. But I'm a teacher, and I'm thinking maybe during winter break I will have some time to just relax and read. I got these, I think, towards the end of summer. So right when I started getting busy again. But I've got those books, and then over here, just a couple more books, some vintage books. I have Fairytales, and then I have Peter Pan, and I have read that one. I haven't read all of the books that I decorate with, but I've read probably about 20% of them. And I have a Fairytale book, some teacups. That right there is a music page holder that one of my friends got me for my birthday this last year. And then I remade the Paradise Falls jar right here. Excuse you. He doesn't usually do that. He really wants me to pay attention to him right now. There we go. Well, now that I have this, I can show it to you closer up. It's such an odd color. It doesn't really go with much, but I have to use it somewhere. I mean, look at it. This is another thing that my mom left here. I think that is everything in my room that I wanted to show you. Oh, this light fixture right here. It's a pretty vintage glass one. I'm definitely keeping that one on this side. I just know that I want a fan over my bed. So, yeah, there we go. Since now I've showed you everything, I kind of want to give you a little vision about what I want to do further with this room. So, over here, on this side, I want a big area rug. Not just a little piddly one like the one I had was... it was 5 feet by 8 feet, which is a pretty good size, but it looked so small in this space. It needs to be at least 8 by 7 or 10 by 7. It needs to be pretty substantial to cover that whole entire half of the room. That's what I would like eventually. And then a couple of runners to go on either side of the bed. So a runner for this side, and then a runner for this side over here. I want to do a bed crown that is wood to because this room, none of the furniture matches or anything. I thrift everything and it's all mismatched and stuff. But I like to tie little things together. So I want some wood up here, a wood bed crown that's pretty big, and I would love it to actually look like the shape of a crown, to kind of copy the wood up top over here. So I'll have wood over there, wood in the middle, and a really dark antique looking bed crown over there with a net going down. Something else that I've wanted to do since before I even put the beam in, was part of my vision, is to have big pink sheer drapes that just puddle on the floor on either side of this beam. And the other thing, I don't know how easy or hard this would be, because I think there is a what's it called? Stud. I think there's a stud in the middle of this wall. But my dream in this room would be to have a big bay window right here. That would just be so beautiful, and to use that little chest as a little window seat. Because I have no natural light in here. It's just a little cave, which it does get kind of drab sometimes. I mean, sometimes I enjoy it, but I would really love to have natural light in this room. That'd be really sweet. But yeah, aside from the pine floors and the base trim and the door frame that I so stupidly took off. So this is my room. I hope you enjoyed this room tour. I definitely love being in here. It's not decorated for fall right now, except for these 3 pumpkins and little candy corn on my shelf over here. But I do want to decorate it a little bit for Christmas. Just have a baby tree. I have one that I got that's vintage. It's so cute. That I'm going to bring in here. I'm so excited for the holidays, and just to make more decorating videos and things like that. So yeah, again, a little bit redundant, but I hope you enjoyed watching. And yeah, leave me a comment down below what color rug you think I should get for this space, because I am really racking my brain trying to figure out what color rug should go in here. So let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!